Hello, toy collectors. This is J.A.R. 369. Well, since 2022 is the end of is coming to an end. Well, you always know what I've been doing in 2020 is reviewing toys. Yeah. Well, for 2022, there are some good shows, films coming out. Well, I haven't seen any shows. I need to still continue watching the Chucky show. But anyway, there's some films I really do enjoy, some not so much. I'm looking at you, Morbius. Anyway, back when I'm doing the best. For today, I'm gonna do like the top 10 best toys of 2022. Yep, I'm including action figures, Lego sets, and Funko Pops. And mostly, some of the lists are sometimes NECA, McFarlane, and one Hasbro figure. Well, actually, two. So, let's get started with the list, shall we? Coming up on number 10, it is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Arkham Asylum Killer Croc figure. The figure itself was really great. The articulation looks perfect, the sculpting looks really good, but the only downside is I really wish he has like the open jaw like the DC Direct version and some chain right there. And plus his pants was a bit like, well, not very accurate to his prison pants from the game. But hey, overall, it's the Killer Croc from the video game. So that's why he's number 10 on my list. On the list of number 9, here is the Marvel Legends Disney Plus Wave She-Hulk Attorney at Law She-Hulk figure. The figure itself looks really good. Articulation, standard Marvel Legends articulation. Well, it's still, you could give her some crazy amount of possibilities. Accessories are not too bad, but I really wish that she came with more accessories like the alternate heads with the smirking head as she does in the promotional images, and also the more angry face. Because I mean, if she's a Hulk, then every characters, including Bruce Banner Hulk, should have like a Hulk screaming or a grr face. But for the figure itself, I'm okay with the figure. I thought the likeness to the actress did a really not too bad a job. And again, the articulation is not bad. Sculpting wise is good, and that's why she's number 9 on my list. Rounding up to number 8, it is the NECA Ash vs. Evil Dead Ash Williams figure. I am very happy for NECA to make another version of Ash. Well, there's probably so many versions, and I only have like 2. I have this and the Evil Dead version from the original Evil Dead movie. But this Ash Williams figure, it looks really good. The likeness to Bruce Campbell is dead on. I like how he came with more accessories, because, well, it's NECA. NECA gives out more accessories. Articulation, very ultimate, NECA ultimate articulation, but you could still give him some crazy amount of posabilities. The sculpting on the figure looks really good. And that's why this figure, he's on number 8 on my list. On to number 7, it is the Funko Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness Scarlet Witch pop from the Walmart exclusive. Well, just like the Doomsday pop that I showed in my top 21 toys of 2021. But I couldn't find the pop around here around the box, so I'm gonna put an image over there. So if you understand why I choose her, was because, come on, I say Funko did an awesome job, and I say it is by far way better looking pop than the common version. The exclusive one has like so many effects. It has some great paint apps, and the sculpted details looks really good. Yeah, there's not much I can say about this pop because obviously it's a Funko Pop, and I really do think the Walmart exclusive is by far better than the common version. So that's why she's number 7 on my list. On to number 6, it is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Kid Flash figure. The figure itself looks really perfect. I am more familiar with this version of Kid Flash from the Arrowverse show. So, and I'm really happy that McFarlane gave him the more, well, sort of the new 52 version of Kid Flash. The articulation is standard not Marvel Legends, McFarlane Toys articulation, but you can still give him some crazy amount of posabilities. I really like the effects that you can attach to the arms or limbs. The sculpting on the figure looks pretty good, and I'm really happy to have this guy into my collection. And I say McFarlane Toys did a really amazing job with this figure. So that's why he's number 6 on my list. Number 5 is very a complicated one because, I reviewed the Universal Monster figures made by NECA. And so for number 5, it is the Mummy and Wolfman from the Universal Monster figures. I mean, come on. The Mummy figure itself, I say they did really not too bad of a job with the sculpting and the articulation. The accessories are not too bad. And for the Wolfman figure, I really love how he came with like the Lon Chaney Jr.'s head sculpt, or more likely the human form, which is really cool. It makes you want to buy 2 of the same figure, so you could create like a different figure. So yeah, that's all I have to say about these figures. So the Wolfman and the Mummy are number 5 on my list. On to number 4, it is the Star Wars The Black Series Reva / Third Sister Inquisitor. The Black Series figures that I reviewed in 2022 are really great figures. But for Reva, I say she's like perfect. The head sculpt to Moses Ingram is not too bad. Very well done. Very sculpted well. The body itself, well, oh, it's pretty good, dear. There's nothing much about like her outfit. Well, it's all black, of course. The sculpting in the figure looks really good. Articulation, standard Star Wars The Black Series articulation, but you can still give her some posabilities on her. Accessories are not too bad. The lightsabers are just like, just generic lightsabers that we've seen in the Black Series, but you get like 3 lightsabers, which is pretty cool. And that's why Reva / the Third Sister is number 4 on my list. On to number 3, it is an American Werewolf in London, the Nightmare Demons figure. Like every NECA figures I reviewed, like I said, the figure itself is really, really wonderful. The head sculpts, well, they're not too bad. Very well, like the characters, like people wearing makeup on there in the film. Articulation standard, Ultimate's articulation, but you can still give these a posabilities. I like the alternate heads that the Nightmare Demon came with, like not just like the demon wolf with the helmet on. There's like the full-on werewolf. There's like the creepy psycho live action version of Homer Simpson, and also the more I forgot which one's the other one, like full halfway transformed werewolf or something. I don't know. This guy does have a lot of accessories that you can pose him around with, like with different head sculpts. That's how they are in the movie. Yeah, and that's why the Nightmare Demons are number 3 on my list. On to number 2, it is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Bane figure. Now this guy looks really perfect. I say McFarlane did a really amazing job with this figure. The sculpting on the body looks really good. The articulation, well, standard McFarlane DC Multiverse Mega Fig articulation. But again, you can still give this guy some crazy amount of action posability. The head sculpt itself looks really good. Very well like the character from the comics. But the only downside is he does not come with any fisted hands, that's basically most famous for Bane. Like if he wants to try to punch Batman. Plus, the only best part about it is that I got this at GameStop for like $5 retail. I was like, I had to get that figure. And I'm really glad that this character finally appears on this figure. And I know it's everyone's top 10 action figure of 2022. So that's why this figure is obviously on my number two on my list. On the number 1 on my list, you probably already know who's the best figure of 2021. You know it. You know him from a movie that I really do enjoy, to be honest. And it is the Black Adam figure. Yes, the Black Adam is number 1 on my list because of that really great head sculpt. It looks exactly like The Rock. The whole sculpting figure looks really good. I like the lightning effects that he comes with. The sculpting on the figure looks really good. And the articulation, again, standard DC Multiverse articulation, but you can give him some action pose abilities. And I'm very happy that McFarlane makes a incredible looking action figure of a live action character. Well, I know some DC Multiverse figures, like Unmasked, looks like some of them look definitely a little bit like the actor, some of them don't. So yeah. Yeah, I'm really do love this figure so much. But sadly, The Rock will no longer play Black Adam anymore after the whole crap going on at Warner Bros. Discovery. So yeah, it's pretty sad to see The Rock stepping down as Black Adam. But for this figure, well, I know I did review of Dr. Fate and Hawkman. Don't get me wrong, those figures look really good. But for me, I'm going to go with Black Adam because the head sculpt is just a masterpiece for me. Well, that was my list of the top 10 best toys of 2022. What do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. And for 2023, I cannot wait for new toys coming out. I'm assuming like some toys might coming out before 2022 at the time this release. I'm recording this in December of 2022, but maybe I'll upload this video in the first day of 2023. So yeah. But hey, though, it's very excited for new toys coming out. So anyway, I hope you enjoy my top 10 video. Please, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and leave a comment, give it a like. And that's all I have to say. This is J.A.R. 369, and I'll see you whenever a new video comes up. So, remember, keep on collecting.